Next up, we got my motherfucking main bitch, Donald fucking Trump. We got my man, Joe Rogan. This guy's a fucking beast.
The EDP documentary by Mike Klum recently just came out. And, you know, it was pretty obviously expected that EDP was just going to be unhinged. EDP just absolutely goes crazy in that documentary. He admits to some crazy things that are crimes, by the way. He admits to having just the most messed up fantasies. He admits to just doing the most horrible, deplorable things possible. And to be honest, none of that was unexpected. Like, we kind of knew going into this documentary, like, it's about EDP. He's about to say something crazy. And he said stuff that, like, I don't want to repeat. Just go watch it yourself if you haven't seen it. It's a very good documentary. But one of the parts that was a bit unexpected is the involvement of Jidion and Skeeter. Now, I knew they were going to be in the video, right? We knew Jidion was going to be in the video. But for them to be painted, and to be honest, what I think is a more negative light, wasn't something that I expected as much going into it. I thought they were more so just going to be in the video to, like, just talk about what EDP's done and blah, blah, blah. But Jidion, you know, he came out looking pretty bad there, very bad. So the situation was EDP got added to Jidion's Discord, and EDP then proceeded to message one of the minors on there. This minor went and reached out to Jidion's team, and then Jidion got involved in handling the situation. And it absolutely looks like Jidion botched the situation, which is honestly a little unexpected because Jidion is, you know, a decently good predator hunter. Like, I'm not saying he's, like, the best ever. I'm not saying, you know, I'm not going to glaze him. But he has legitimate arrests. You know, his YouTube videos do actually expose people. I'm not like a Jidion hater. I know he's made mistakes. I know he's gotten into other controversies. But for the most part, I want to say, like, a lot of his predator catching content has actually been successful in getting arrests. It seems like in this case, totally botched. And in the documentary, the 15-year-old, I think she's 16 now, the girl argues that Jidion was, like, manipulating her and all this stuff. And Jidion kind of also argues back and forth with her over individual, like, claims that she made, and then blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to be real with you. I'm not arguing with the 16-year-old girl. Like, I don't really know what's true, what isn't true. Whatever, think what you want. I'm only going to talk about what they mutually agree on. They both mutually agree that she was the middleman between Jidion and EDP. And right away, I'm already seeing an absolute, just, like, abysmal failure on Jidion's end here, where it's like, why is the 16-year-old girl the middleman between EDP and Jidion? Like, as soon as, you know, she sees EDP reached out, Jidion should have gotten law enforcement involved. You know, it should have been a matter of, like, the law and not, like, oh, let's make this into a YouTube video. Another thing is, like, why is she even still texting him in the first place? Because, again, she debates whether Jidion encouraged him to keep texting or not, and Jidion denies that allegation. But the fact of the matter is, it is both mutually agreed on that Jidion allowed her to keep texting EDP. And I'm like, what actual real investigative, like, reporter is going to be like, oh yeah, like, minor, keep actively engaging with this pedophile, and also we're not going to get law enforcement involved. Like, yes, I'm aware sometimes, you know, the police have, like, a victim, like, be on the phone with somebody or be in communications with somebody so they can locate them. I'm aware that happens, but to seemingly the extent of EDP, like, being so sexual with her, and even if the girl did say, oh, I want to, like, keep going, I want to get this guy arrested, which is what Jidion's claim is, even if that's true, even if Jidion's completely being truthful and not lying here, it's still, like, why is she in this position in the first place? She is, like, 15 at the time, bro. She should not be exposed to this. What should have happened if Jidion wanted to go to the, like, catch a predator route is she should have handed over her login password to her account. Jidion says, hey, look, we're not going to go through your personal stuff. We're going to have somebody respond to EDP, and you're not even going to open the chats. You're not going to engage with it. You're removed from the situation. And now we have like a decoy basically acting as you, and we don't want you to actually like get groomed by EDP, because that's kind of what ended up happening. And we're going to take care of the situation from here. Don't even worry about it, right? That's what should have happened. But it's not. I also think the whole, oh, let's make a video with Skeeter thing from Jidion. The fact of the matter is, I really do think if Jidion didn't show up in like the cupcake outfit and, you know, didn't want to get the video clip to go viral, yeah, EDP could have been facing real, legitimate like jail time right now. He could have been facing litigation. And I understand, oh, they're YouTubers, they gotta get the clip, they gotta get the million billion views. I mean, they didn't even end up uploading the video properly, I'm pretty sure the footage only exists because it was like leaked or something like that. But still, regardless, it's like they went into that mindset of like, oh, we gotta do this for views. This whole situation was handled with the primary objective being views. Primary objective was to not get EDP arrested. They just wanted to make the big money. They wanted to get the views, the virality. And it really is such a shame, because seemingly I feel like EDP's never going to be actually trialed for anything that he's ever done, even though he's admitted to some crazy stuff on camera. I think nothing's gonna come of it. And just to reiterate, Jidion came out looking very bad in this video, and unexpectedly bad too, which is kind of quite a shame, because I'm like somebody who wants to see people change. I want to see people grow. I want to see Jidion become a much better content creator. But it's like, at the end of the day, when you look at his heart, it's like, damn, he really in it for the mischievous views shit. Like, he can't stay away from that. He keeps getting into controversies. And I know he recorded this a while ago, but it's still just disgusting how he even still continues to like defend, being like, well, the 16-year-old girl wanted to continue. Like, dog, are we dead ass here? The 16-year-old girl shouldn't have been texting him in the first place. What the fuck?